intro gonna be?
I don't know.
Because he's just waiting out there.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
I'm going to move it. Matthew can come in now.
Yeah, move over there.
We have a guest.
Oh, what?
We have a guest.
Hang on, sit back there. Sit back. No, wait, no, this is all chaos. He's just... Right, sit there. Sit there.
I'll sit here.
Hey Joshua, we have a guest today. Why don't you come sit here?
Okay. We're going to keep all of that in on you.
I am.
You can come in now.
No, we both have to... No, wait, don't come in yet. We both have to, like, put our hand across and be like... Our guest!
Come in, Matthew. It is on.
Close the door. Pillock.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. One and all.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
This episode's not going to be coming out till after Christmas, is it?
Unless I get my boots on,
Get
my
the
editing...
grind on.
No, we're not getting the grind on in this house. If I get my Christmassy editing boots on, and I'll record...
Oh.
Well, I forgot to put the timer on, so I'm starting that now.
This is going to be a longer one, isn't it?
It can be. We'll see where it takes us.
You can talk, can't you?
Yes. You can talk. Would you like to introduce who he is? Because we've kind of just... He's come in and we're just like, oh, okay, let's talk.
You may notice that this boy looks like me.
But with a Christmas hat on. Yeah.
It's me with a Christmas hat on.
Yeah, I'm the Christmas version of Joshua.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put like a key in the description. So like, if it's red, it's Josh. If it's brown, it's not Josh. It's Matthew.
It's Matthew,
It's
my
Matthew.
twin brother.
Hello.
My youngling brother.
Mm.
Mm.
Youngling. Ah, Star Wars reference.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. So, as your first time guest, Matthew. Oh, this is all very exciting, isn't it?
He is our first guest.
Yeah. Probably, maybe the only guest, because we'll see if anybody else is willing to.
People are like, I want to be on,
Yeah.
but then they might not come on.
No, they probably won't, but we'll see what happens. So, would you like to introduce yourself a bit more? Tell the audience about your lifestyle. You as a person.
What's your favourite movie?
What's your favourite movie?
I'm Matthew. I don't know what my favourite movie is.
I thought it was Amadeus, Matthew.
Oh yeah, it is Amadeus.
Yeah.
But I've only watched it once, so...
Well, lovely stuff there. Thank you for introducing yourself, Matthew. What we're going to talk about in today's episode? Christmas stuff, because this is the Christmas special.
Christmas.
What's your favourite Christmas movie?
There we go.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, there we go. Nice one.
Complete banger.
Yes.
Complete banger. Yeah.
We should watch it tomorrow.
We are going to watch it tomorrow.
But you know what we're going to watch today?
We're going to watch today.
We're going to watch...
Is it the Muppets Christmas movie?
It's horrible. It's called It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie. Yep.
Was it made after?
This was made when the Muppets were not in fashion anymore. This was before the Big Muppets Disney movie, so it's pretty bad.
It's MGM.
It's a TV movie as well.
Oh dear.
Um,
Did you see
By
the
NBC.
new voice actor for Kermit?
I can't with it.
It's not good.
It's
Have
too
you seen
much.
it?
No.
It's on his
He
Twitter.
sounds like Constantine more than Kermit.
He
He's like,
he just sounds like a dude.
He does. He does. I'm not
It's just
okay with
a
it.
guy talking.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like a folk.
No, he doesn't.
He
He
doesn't.
sounds like he's got a cold.
Not my Kermit.
Hashtag if you got this far into the podcast,
Yeah.
hashtag not my Kermit.
Yes.
We're not
There
going
you
to
go.
do that. Nobody did the hashtag.
Nobody did that.
Because no one watches your podcast.
People do, but they can
Sorry,
record it.
29 subscribers as of recording.
Well,
Are you subscribed?
probably.
Probably doesn't even know.
You mean
Wow.
we're 30th subscriber then?
There we go.
My own twin
Yeah.
brother.
So yeah, I guess we'll start off. What have you been watching lately, guys?
I should get my phone so I can...
I've made a list today,
I have a list, but it's on Letterboxd.
and I will be checking it twice. Because some of the things on the list are naughty, some of them are nice.
Was that a Christmas?
That was a Christmas reference.
Wow.
Was it?
We do love Christmas here at the Buddy Talk podcast.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Did I
let's
talk
see.
about how I watched Spider-Verse last time?
Yeah, go on then.
Because I did rewatch Spider-Verse and it is perfect.
It's pretty good.
it is still it's still the best Spider-Man movie.
One of the best cinema experiences I've had because I was pleasantly surprised by it.
Yeah, we watched it twice in the cinema because we watched it and then like a week later we were like, we have to watch this again.
I watched it
It was
once.
Christmas Eve we watched it.
I
Yeah,
watched
was
it
like
once
twice.
with my dad, and it was only us two in the cinema, so we had the whole thing to ourselves.
It was us two and our friend Daniel.
And
that was
then
it.
the next time it was me and my mates, and there was loads of kids in there.
We
And then
watched it
some of
with
my friends already watched it, so they fell asleep, and I was kind of just sitting there going,
we watched it with our friend Daniel
Yeah.
and in an empty cinema on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and then we watched it on Christmas Eve with our mum who fell asleep, but she really enjoyed the film.
She
yeah.
fell asleep in the Minions, though, didn't she?
Yeah, but the Minions is fine.
The Minions is fine to fall asleep. Actually, no, it's actually scary if you fall asleep to the Minions.
It's not meant to be boring.
No, it's supposed to be. I mean, do you remember the bit with the three fat guys with the long hair?
That's
Yes.
the only bit I remember because I cried laughing in the cinema.
Oh, well, I was thinking, what have I watched? Should we start off with the bad stuff?
Yeah. I watched
Um,
that shit.
Uncle Buck, I watched last night.
What is Uncle Buck?
Um,
Please explain.
You might have seen this poster before. I only know it because of the poster, but it's like it's it's a poster and it's split in half, and on one side there's this kooky looking guy and he's really fat. He's played by John Candy. On the other side it's got someone like the family members trying to close the door so he doesn't get in.
That's very
It's called
cliche,
Uncle
but-
Buck. I watched it on ITV2, so it was split up with about 15 advertisements, which did not help the pacing at all.
Yeah, I heard that James Bond was on some.
Casino Royale was on there.
I heard Quantum of Solace was on it, but they cut out all the fighting, even though it was after the watershed.
Wait, what?
They cut it because it was on TV. They cut out all the fighting.
Was it just conversations and
I don't know.
gambling?
That wouldn't make any sense.
And
though.
it's the worst. It's the worst James Bond one anyway.
Or it looks like a political drama. But yeah, Uncle Buck. I think I gave it 2 stars on Letterboxd.
I don't think you did. I didn't
It's.
see it.
I think I summed it up perfectly. It's too serious to be wacky, and it's too wacky to be serious. Because at one point there is a rape incident, but it's instantly made to be a joke. Because it's not the girl he's looking after. Oh no! Oh,
Wait,
that's
what?
fine then. So basically, this teenage girl who he's looking after his brother's children.
Yeah.
And this girl, when the older sister, goes to a party, and then how it's shot is Uncle Buck's like, oh no, she's gone to the party, I need to go get her before anything happens. And it's a lot of close-ups, you can't see her face, but you can see the guy like hanging over her, and she's going, no, please don't, I don't want to. And then Uncle Buck comes into the room, he drills the door open, opens up and goes, and he's like, I've saved you, don't worry. But then the girl turns around, it's a different girl, and he just walks off.
What?
So it's like, okay, sure.
Wouldn't he just... A normal person would just save her anyway?
Yeah, but no, he was.
He came in with the Jill and he walked out with the Jill.
Yeah, he did. And then that was the too serious to be wacky. The too wacky to be serious. He kidnaps the guy who was raping the girl
Okay.
and gets some golf ball clubs. Gets a golf ball club and starts hitting golf balls at him as he runs away.
Okay.
And he makes a massive pancake in the morning as well, which is quite funny.
That doesn't sound.
The wacky is kind of funny. The serious is just like, okay, sure. But that's my review of Uncle Buck.
We've got a bad film. Did you watch 6 Underground with us?
I really don't want to watch that.
I got bored.
Yeah, I watched the entire thing, all 2 hours of it. It doesn't feel like 2 hours, it feels like 4 hours, but I watched it all.
I thought you'd switched it off.
No, Jeannie really wanted to switch it off. That's our dad's girlfriend.
Oh no.
She walked out halfway through like, I've had enough.
I was talking to Stephen on Xbox and he said, oh, that's a really cool thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend on
On
Xbox.
Xbox.
He recommended it to me. I don't want to watch it. I'm fine.
It looks pretty bad.
It
Have you
is-
seen the trailer for the Ryan Reynolds GTA I'm an NPC movie?
Oh, that looks stupid.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks awful. But 6 Underground, it feels like Michael Bay knows that it's the shittest film ever, and he's having fun with it. It's almost like he knows he's a bad filmmaker, and he's just going along with it. Because it... But then again, it's really incompetent. because the story makes it up like it's some epic thing, but it makes no sense. And all the emotional beats are really obvious.
Has it got Taika Waititi in it?
No,
No, that's the
that's
wrong.
Free Guy.
Free Guy. Okay.
6 Underground has Dave
I just
Franco.
remember seeing these. Oh look, there's 2 Ryan Reynolds films coming
Yeah.
out. I'm like, oh sure.
This is the Michael Bay one where everything's exploding and stuff.
Oh, not bothered then.
It's got Dave Franco in it, and he dies 20 minutes into the film.
Poor
You do
Dave
not
Franco.
know anything about his character, and they have a sad send-off. Like, oh, it's really sad he's dead, and you've not seen anything of him. And there was a really obvious bit because it's like they're a big gang together, and Ryan Reynolds is like, we're not a family. I don't like the word family, and they keep mentioning that throughout the entire film.
Does he say family at the
And
end?
at the end, he's like, "Yeah, guys, we're a family."
That just sounds like Fast
and then
Furious
they
or
kill
something.
some like dictator as a family.
Every family has to do that, otherwise they're not a family.
Well, that sounds like a great Ryan Reynolds movie, as they were.
After an hour and a half, it was like this should be over, and then it still had half an hour to go.
Do you remember when Deadpool was cool?
I remember when Deadpool was cool to us.
It was like,
Oh, yeah.
Deadpool's cool, but it's still cool to everyone else. That's
we,
fine.
we saw both of them in the cinema.
Well, I saw a second one in cinema. That was an experience.
I remember when Josh Brolin said the C word, and everybody went. I think there were like 5-year-olds when we were watching it in the cinema.
There was like a really ill guy and he was just coughing the entire way through.
It was an experience.
Yes.
Oh, right, what other films have I watched? Oh, a film that I think is alright at the beginning, but it's bad at the end, Cabin in the Woods. I like the idea of it. The monster bit's cool, but the ending is rubbish. It's so bad.
I thought it was meant to be the other way around.
No. Like, literally the actual ending, how they actually end it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, there's some gods and a hand comes from the ground and destroys the earth.
The end.
The end.
And everybody
Full
dies.
stop. Everybody dies.
What?
Even everybody who was trying to survive, who eventually survived, and was like, yeah, cool, I'm rooting for these people, they just die.
That's
They
weird.
should have just cut out that hand bit.
Yeah, because, and the reason they die is because one of them decides that they don't want to kill the other, so they kill everyone else. And it's like, oh, cool, guys.
It sounds very out of nowhere.
It is.
Isn't it directed by
Oh, I can't remember who it was, but I was like, oh, that's someone.
Isn't it directed by Avengers dude? What's his name?
Russo guy?
No.
No, Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Yeah.
It's produced by him and written by him.
He's definitely linked with it.
Yeah.
I don't like Joss Whedon.
I like Firefly. It's an alright series.
I
for
don't
its
like the
age.
first Avengers film. It's not great.
Yeah.
It was good at the time. I think the only bit I can actually watch is the bit where they all stand in a circle, and then I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm done with the Avengers now. I've just gone to Infinity War because I'm not watching Age of Ultron.
is the same film again.
But better lighting.
Yeah, but it looks better, but
If
it's-
Avengers Age of Ultron had came out before the first Avengers, it would have
Yeah.
been considered a really good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We all watched it together, didn't we?
Oh yeah,
I
it was
didn't.
our birthday party.
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with you guys.
Yeah, that as well. But like,
I think you came to both of those parties.
Did I?
had you already watched it? So we
I think
didn't
I already
invite you?
watched it. I think you invited Dylan, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, Dylan.
You invited Dylan.
I know you were definitely coming
Yeah.
to that one.
Yeah, I was, but then I was like, oh, I'm going to see it with my family. So
You bailed out.
I bailed out.
I can't believe you.
I think
Why not?
Stephen and Dylan were Matthew's guests, and mine were Alex and Leo.
Okay, so on the last of the bad films I've watched, Night at the Museum 2.
Why'd you watch that one?
Because you know what? It's kind of funny.
That was our first PG film we ever
Oh,
watched.
so ooh.
It was a really big deal at
It was
the
a
time.
big deal because we were on a camping trip with our dad, and he had a portable like thing, and he was like, "We're gonna watch it."
This
Watch
pulls
a
out the
PG.
side. Night at the
And it was
Museum
Night at the
2.
Museum 2. We've not watched the first one.
What I'd say about Night at the Museum 2, it's like a bunch of skits all put together. Some of them are funny, some of them
Isn't
aren't.
that bit where there's like gnomes or something dancing?
I just remember Bobblehead Einsteins.
Bobblehead Einsteins,
That's the gnomes I was thinking of.
And they sing That's the Way You,
Yeah.
You like it, I like it, that song.
Isn't Amy Adams in it?
Amy Adams is Amelia Earhart, and Ben Stiller falls in love with her. And then at the end of the film, there's a woman who is just normal Amy Adams, and then he goes up to her and he's like, "Are you related to Amelia Earhart?" And they go on a date.
Oh my.
Interesting film.
Rami Malek's in it, isn't
Rami Malek is in it, but he
Does he not have big teeth?
he has massive teeth. I'm sorry. Did they need prosthetics? It's no offense, Rami, if you're watching. We'll get you on the show at one point as a sorry.
Mr. Bond.
I'm kind of looking forward to
He
seeing
looks like
what
the
he's
Phantom of the Menace guy.
He's got like half his face. Yeah,
Phantom of the
white.
Opera.
Phantom of the Menace.
That's just
That's a
bungled Star Wars.
amalgamation of.
So hopefully, I can't believe I'm getting Phantom Menace for Christmas
Ooh.
because of our all the Star Wars films. I haven't got them, as you can see.
Are you gonna get the original cuts?
Yeah.
Original theatrical cuts.
There's a Darth Vader's in Night Museum too.
Is he?
There's a
What?
joke where
I guess it was 20.
because it's at the Smithsonian, and then it's like, oh look, they haven't just got history things, they've got TV and film culture here, and he does a choking thing, and the guy's like, what are you doing? What is that? What is that? Are you asthmatic? Are you asthmatic? And he's like, why are you doing this little thing with your hand? Have you got problems?
Sometimes it's good that Disney bought Star Wars.
Yeah, I agree. So on to, I'm going to do Christmas Eve first. Rogue One, I will release a video on my thoughts on Rogue One.
I've got films I've watched. We watched The Snowman.
You watched
Oh,
The
I
Snowman?
The
watched, I watched
Snowman.
half of The Snowman.
I'll not. We're walking in the air.
No, the ship film
Michael
with
Fassbender.
Killing.
Michael Fassbender.
The one where it's like, oh look, it's a snowman, but the head is a human head.
Hello, Mr. Please.
I thought it was going to be really cool and interesting. I was like, oh look, it's awesome.
It does look like a cool film,
But it's not.
but it's really incompetent. Like, makes no sense.
Even our dad thought it was bad, and that's.
That's
He normally doesn't have a gorge for good movies.
It's by the same guy who made Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy,
I'll
Oh,
watch
that was
that.
actually good.
and that was a good film. And then he's made The Snowman, which makes no sense. It was just bad on all levels.
Would you count it as a Christmas film?
It's got snow in it.
There we go, a little bit of Christmas for
Have
the
you heard
Christmas
of
special.
The Dukes of Hazzard?
My mum was like, Aaron, you've got to watch that.
Yeah, our dad watched that, and I was kind of half watching it. Really, really bad.
I don't like him. Is it Taylor Kitsch?
Sean William Scott.
Sean William Scott. I don't like him. He's not funny.
He's not funny in this, that's for sure.
Is he in Las
He's
Vegas?
in
Is he
American
in Las
Pie.
Vegas?
He's in Ice Age.
Who is he?
He's
in Ice
definitely
Age?
Crash or Eddie. He's so Crash or Eddie in that film.
He's
He's Crash. I knew it. I just knew it.
Josh Peck is Eddie.
Yeah.
Josh Peck.
Why?
Who's
That's
that?
beautiful.
Josh Peck from.
Ice Age
Jake
2
and George.
makes me
Oh,
laugh. Ice Age. Have you watched that recently?
No.
It tries so hard to be the dark sequel. It's so funny.
I just remember like a musical number with Sid or something.
Yeah, with the loads of different
With all the
sloths, and
yeah.
they're going dum 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 dum.
I remember thinking that was really cool when
Oh.
I was little.
Sorry to interrupt everyone. I've just got a message from Domino's.
Tell me how-
Merry Christmas from Domino's Radio. Big night in? Question mark.
Ooh. Ooh.
2 medium pizzas, wedges, cookies, plus 1.25 litres of drink. Just drink, guys.
Just 1.2.
All for £24.99. Thank you, Domino's.
Why would you get pizza for Christmas?
Why would you not get pizza for Christmas? That's my question.
Because
I did ask Mum, can we have pizza for Christmas? And she said, no, we
The
are not having
audacity,
pizza.
Joshua.
I
The
love pizza.
audacity.
yeah, but just
Pizza and Skittles at the same time. It's like,
that sounds like the worst Christmas
Sounds
meal
horrible.
ever.
for God's sake. A godsend.
What other Christmas films did I watch? Okay, I watched After Christmas,
Oh.
which I think it's really good. It's really wholesome.
We've not watched it in a while. And we should because it's Aardman.
I got kind
Yeah.
of emotional at the end. I'm not gonna lie, because the whole thing's like, Arthur, you're gonna be Santa. You're not gonna be Santa. And in the end, you know, his dad, Santa, and his brother look at him and are like, you're gonna be Santa. I'm like, I felt that. I felt that.
Isn't his older brother?
No, James McAvoy.
James McAvoy is a character in it.
is Arthur.
He's
Arthur
Arthur Christmas.
You can so tell when he
Mr.
goes,
Tumnus.
"No!"
Mr. Tumnus plays Nomeo and Arthur Christmas.
I thought you were going to say and Juliet.
He plays Nomeo.
Oh, I'm getting a call from Ballymena, Northern Ireland.
It was probably like one of those insurance things. Have you crashed your car and it wasn't your fault?
Yeah,
You should put your phone away, boy.
I'm pretty sure if I got my list on here.
True.
After Christmas, good. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Wacky film. It's what Uncle Buck should have been.
I watched a third of Ronin, which is like, it's got Robert De Niro in it and Sean Bean.
Ooh.
But like Sean Bean leaves. I only got a third of the way through, and he left when I switched it off because he was like pretending that he was really good at fighting because they were like doing a robbery, but then he was actually really shit and just sweating and really scared all the time. And it's surprising that he doesn't actually die. He just decides not to carry on, and he just takes the money and goes away because he's too scared.
Interesting.
I watched Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Which one did you like better? You're going to finally give in to my opinions on the trilogy.
Hot Fuzz is obviously better than Shaun of the Dead.
It's great.
But World's End is still my favourite.
I mean, you
Hot
can
Fuzz
say
is-
it's your favourite.
I think Hot Fuzz is my favourite.
Hot Fuzz
is probably the best made, but World's End is my favourite.
Hot Fuzz is one of my favourite films.
I do not
so
like
that
the
film is-
ending of Shaun of the Dead.
The tone
It's
of it feels very weird to
it's
me.
like it's supposed to be like just before everything, like the army comes in. It's like, this is really good. I like this.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden gets really, really light-hearted out of nowhere.
The army comes in and it's like, yeah, we got it, guys. It's fine.
And it's kind of weird that he'd just be okay with his best friend being a zombie.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like, like it's like the Starks,
It's
he's
kind
a
of
zombie.
It's kind of depressing, isn't
It's
it?
really depressing if you think about it.
Yeah.
He's just keeping his best friend in a shed.
I mean, it was the first Cornetto trilogy film. I think it's still like a 4 or 4.5
It's
for
4.5.
me.
I
still
can see
great.
why people would really like it.
And I could see why it might be some people's favourites, but Hot Fuzz,
Hot Fuzz is good.
like,
I also watched A Grand Day Out for the first time.
okay.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh,
You haven't
okay.
seen that?
I've not seen it in a long, long while.
Well, I'm scared of Wallace and Gromit.
Why?
Curse the Were-Rabbit. The rabbit was scary.
This one's probably scarier than Curse of the Were-Rabbit because
Oh, no.
because all the plasticine figures look completely different.
It's when they look really real. Because the Were-Rabbit's hairy. Like, really hairy. Ugh.
I don't know, are you okay?
No, I think I'm
Have
going
we-
to cry in a minute.
Have I brought up some, like,
Yeah,
memories?
that and the boy in striped
I
pajamas.
also watched Daniel Sloss. He's a comedian.
Oh, okay.
I watched some of his comedy shows.
Was he funny?
He was a funny boy.
I watched some Eddie Murphy on SNL this morning.
Did
Saturday
he go on it
Night.
recently?
I saw
did,
this
he
headline
hosted
which
the
was like,
Christmas
he saved Saturday Night Live or something.
What, the new one?
Yeah.
Well, Harry
He's
Styles
alright.
saved Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Everyone's saving Saturday Night Live now.
Yeah, they are. I guess we could talk about. Should we have a break? Because it's getting to 20 minutes.
It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Wow, time really
I think
flies.
we should talk about The Witcher since
Yeah.
we've all watched it.
So after this break,
Henry Cavill is going to be walking to room and saying the F word a lot of times randomly,
he's going to have a bad week.
and a bad wig, and he's
But
going to talk like this.
I will talk about it later. See you later, buddies.
What's that? Why have you just sent me something right next to me?
It's a picture of your doggy.
Well, can we get the dog in shot?
Mother.
Murray, can I pick you up? It's okay if you say no. Oh, Murray!
Doggy.
You're another joke, Mother. I gotta get it on the podcast at least once. He's a cutie pie, isn't he?
He is.
He's a pretty doggy.
How old is he?
11. Kind of fat though.
Is he?
Yeah, look, listen to that.
You should hit your dog.
I'm not hitting, I'm tapping him lightly.
He's enjoying it.
Yeah, look at he's like, oh. Right, I'm letting you down now, mate. There you go.
Is he gonna be in here for the entire 20 minutes now?
I mean, I don't know, he'll tap on the door if he wants to get out.
It's Witcher time.
It's Witcher time, yeah. Talking about beasts. He's not a beast, he's a lovely
Points at the
guy.
dog.
Let's talk about the first episode, because that's probably the only one I watched completely through without being on Minecraft and watching it in the background.
It starts really weirdly, doesn't it? It's just
With the
they're just in that
bit
dark
in the
forest.
swampy bit, and yeah.
and he's in there. He just pops out.
And it's like the weakest CG in the entire series.
I thought
That point.
that weird creature in the bush was kind of weird. Like, "Bleh."
I just thought it was weird he was talking to a deer, and that's the only time he talks to a deer.
This day is not your day, is it?
It's not your day, is it? No, wait. He's doing a Batman voice the entire time.
He is.
It's his audition for Batman.
I found it really funny how, I know I'm skipping ahead, but they had a different sign for each episode, and then right at the end it went, "Dun, dun, dun," and I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. It's coming together.
I thought that was kind of cool. though.
Matthew was like,
Yeah, that's what I was.
Matthew watched it, he was like, oh, that's so
I
cool.
was watching it on my phone at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like,
No way.
it's all coming together.
Oh
watching
yeah,
it
it's
really
all
late
coming
as well.
together.
The music is so awesome, isn't it? It's just like,
I think the music might be the weakest bit of the series.
but it's no, but you
No,
can't
when
deny
it-
that it is.
When
It's
it's not
awesome. That's what they're going for, and
Yeah.
it's like
when it's not like wailing, like going, "Ah," it's
They've
good.
got some dodgy music. They've got some dodgy like original songs.
when he's just going. Yeah, that bard guy.
I thought he was funny when he wasn't singing.
He was a good character.
He's
Yeah.
got a nice voice. I'll give him that.
It
I
sounds
kept
kinda
trying to
auto-tuned.
figure out which pop star he was
Yeah.
because it seems like he's a pop star guest.
He
Mm.
looked like I'm Alex.
He did, didn't he?
The fan.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex. Yeah, that's not even what I'm Alex sounds like.
So hello everyone, I'm Alex.
This should not have happened. His channel.
I thought the first episode was weird because it was like a prologue.
But then you realise, as you get through the series,
Yeah,
it's all a
about
prologue.
but like, it's setting up he has this love interest.
Yeah.
But it's
But
not
you
even a love interest.
Well, I
It's
don't-
like it's a one night stand, and then throughout the
I
entire
think
series,
it's
it's
like,
like, I
oh,
loved her.
But I was like, no, you didn't.
You had a
You
one
really
night
did
stand
not.
with her, and you killed her after
You
that.
love your horse Roach more.
You had a one night stand, and then you chopped her head off. You do not love her.
How much of a good boy is Roach? Roach.
He's a good horse.
He was barely in it though.
But he stands there, and when he stands there, I'm like, that's some good horse
Did you ever
acting.
see Roach in motion? I think the only time we saw him was like he was there.
Maybe there was like something in the contract that Cameron Cameron was like, I will stroke the horse, but I will not ride it. Okay.
Maybe it was in the horse's contract. Like he's a pristine horse. You cannot ride him.
Do you know what? They probably do that. They probably have horses that they actually ride, and
Yeah.
then some that actually they act with. So
Did you hear that Henry Cavill, like, his muscles were so big that
He
they...
was wearing down the leather of
Yeah.
the suit. They had to replace the suits because his muscles were so big.
what do you think of Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia?
He was pretty good.
He was good in the action scenes.
The action scenes are really well done.
I found that I wasn't bored when he was on screen.
Never.
I was
Yeah, his
the other
bits were the
characters
best
were
bits.
boring at points.
Yeah.
He was never boring.
no, I don't think they had the right amount of him for me to not be like. Oh,
I
But-
just only liked his hair when it was all greasy and stringy because it looked real.
yeah,
But when it was all fluffy, it was just like that's all big.
it's like Legolas went to the gym.
Yeah. He's just buff Legolas.
Yeah. My main complaint, I think, the use of the F word is quite funny at times. Like
They
you know
do
when he
swear
gets
a lot.
when he gets the
It's like-
surprise child or whatever that law, and he's just like, fuck.
Every time something goes slightly wrong, you just... Fuck.
Yeah.
I think the witch, she kept saying like bullshit, but she would really go into the
She would.
shit.
I was like, oh, okay, you're
It's-
using your swears very.
It's
wow.
like someone who was never sworn before.
Was
Was
she's
that
like really
Yennefer,
nervous.
right?
Yeah.
Yennefer, yeah.
And Siri, I think people who have iPhones must hate the show because they keep saying Siri.
Someone's iPhone there just going off. Ugh. Where is Siri? I am here. Oh god. She's 18.
Is she?
Yeah,
She
I
looks
thought she
like
was like
12.
12.
Yeah. Maybe
Nobody filmed it a few years ago.
maybe that's the point.
Right.
They want her to look young, so then all the girls love it.
Yeah.
I saw the bit at the end coming because like it ends really weirdly.
What with them hugging?
Yeah, because they just
They don't know each other.
There's no way she could have recognized him, and she just runs at him.
And then
hugs
goes,
him.
"Who's Jennifer?"
It's because of that.
It's because of the vision thingy that it doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
It just comes out of nowhere that
For,
she has
for
visions.
the whole thing to just end there, I
But
was
we,
like, "Oh,
it was so obvious that the guy who was taking him on the car and the woman who was waiting for her husband, that they were together.
yeah."
It was so obvious, and it was just like, get on with it.
But our dad was like, oh, this is really good.
I figured it out, guys.
What did you think of it not being in non-chronological order?
Oh,
Did you think that was done well?
I think that was good.
I thought
And then it like all comes together in the
I think
last
it could have been
episode.
said that it was a bit better, but it's
I
quite
thought
good.
it was. It wasn't. What's the? I think it didn't feel jarring for me, and I thought it would.
I think if you read the books, it will probably be jarring.
I heard a
because
lot of people who read the books are not happy
It's
because
because
they've taken a lot of
it
stuff
is
out.
in chronological order.
Oh, is
in
it?
the books, I think.
I enjoyed it like this.
It does make me want to read the books.
Yeah.
I thought the bits with Ciri in the forest was a bit naff.
That felt a bit too much like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
But just like rubbish Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
It just felt like a bit subpar Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings.
It isn't. The CGI isn't too bad,
Yeah.
At points
Apart
it's
from
a
the
bit
first
dodgy.
scene, the very first scene.
which is not a good start, is it? Really?
Yeah.
I was a bit like, oh well, it's better than I've watched a CW DC show, so yeah, it was a lovely surprise for me to see that CGI on TV.
Well, it's obvious that Netflix wants to pump money into it, so then they
They
can.
planned out 6 seasons or something.
What? Already?
But second season is coming 2021.
I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I think I enjoyed it as a whole. I enjoyed watching it. I was, yeah,
I wasn't
alright.
particularly excited for it, but it was good.
it was better than I thought. Actually, no, do you not realise it?
It was
probably
exactly
how
what I thought
yeah.
it would be. I'd hoped it would be better than it
I
was.
pleasant.
I thought it was going to be worse.
I was pleasantly surprised by Henry Cavill. I thought he was going to be not great,
He's a good actor.
but he's yeah.
Considering the only thing I've seen him in is Superman and Man from U.N.C.L.E.
And
Mission
and Mission
Impossible,
Impossible.
Fallout, where he says the F word, really like.
Yeah, but he's just the same character in.
Why'd you make everything so fucking complicated?
He's the same character in Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Mission Impossible, really.
They should just.
Except
He
he has a
should.
mustache. in Mission
He never needs to
Impossible.
do an American accent again. I'm going to say he can just do the British. Oh, I'm Henry Cavill.
Was he doing an American accent in Witcher?
No, he wasn't.
Was he doing British?
He was doing British.
But he was growling, so it
Yeah.
wasn't obvious.
Roach, hello Roach.
I'm just remembering Man from U.N.C.L.E. when he slaps that guy's dick.
That's the only bit that we remember from that film. Is he slaps someone in the dick. You didn't even watch that film, but you watched that bit for some reason.
Yeah.
I just remember the fact that they all look really smart and really we're cool. Look at
Yeah.
us.
It's like, this is a spy movie. We're very
Army
smart.
Hammer. Henry Cavill is a tall guy.
Yeah.
But Army Hammer is taller than him.
That's
Army
kind of
Hammer must
scary.
be like a god. With the way how tall he is. Because he
Yeah.
is tall.
And is he a strong boy?
Is he strong?
So back on the Witch, you're looking forward to season 2 when it comes out eventually?
Yeah.
When I'm what, 19?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be in.
Why doesn't it just come out next year?
Yeah.
They
I
must-
could do with it being in a few months, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I'll
think
have lost
it'll-
interest in
It will,
TV.
So,
it will
yeah.
gain more momentum.
That's
I
what
think.
happened with me in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
They took so long to get that first season out, so I was kind of just like, sure.
I'll be in uni by the time the next season comes out.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Where would we be?
I will be in
Where
Cornwall
will
probably.
we be?
Maybe.
Haha, you can't. Funny.
I'll put this on the shelf.
There you go.
Excuse me, my bad.
Yeah, on the conversation about TV series, I finished Dark Materials yesterday. Haven't I read the synopsis of every other book that comes out afterwards? Because
So
I was
you
like,
know what's going to happen.
yeah, not a fan,
Uh,
to be honest.
It's just like atheist Narnia.
Yeah, it is. And I'm
That's
kind
what
of,
that's the premise.
I enjoyed the stuff. It felt when I only knew it was coming when you told me a few episodes ago that it was going to be anti-Christian stuff. But then when they said it, I was like, oh, it's going to be like this, is it? And then I read in the book, I read the synopsis, it was like, oh, they meet God at some point and he
Did they meet
dies.
God?
They meet God and he dies at some point.
Wow.
And then
very-
there's angels in it as well.
Didn't like they made the movie
Yeah,
like
the Catholic Church were like, alright, we don't like this film.
Yep. And apparently, the big prophecy for Lyra, the main character, is that she's going to be the new Eve, and she's going to commit original sin once again. And I'm kind of just like, well, I enjoyed the big polar bear fights. Give me this.
If you make an atheist Narnia, don't make it anti-religion.
Yeah,
just
make
make it atheist Narnia.
Make it a bit more subtle, at least.
Yeah,
I guess Narnia isn't subtle.
I like the series was good, but the last episode, I've been reading what happens next. I'm kind of like, ugh. And then Lin-Manuel Miranda dies in the second book, so that's annoyed me.
Spoiler alert for the second season.
Oh,
of his
sorry,
Star Wars
yeah.
serials.
Sorry for the first season if you haven't watched it. Sorry for the books if you haven't read them.
You should put a spoiler warning at the start.
Yeah, I
of
will.
this.
We should just put spoiler warnings for Witcher. Just everything.
Yeah, I mean we didn't go into too much spoilers for Witcher.
We went into spoilers for Star Wars. Have you watched that?
You know, with spoilers are true. The leaks are true.
All of it was true.
Yep.
Oh, did they die in the Millennium Falcon?
No. Apart from that, but the main stuff is true. But
She is Palpatine's granddaughter.
That's really stupid.
Oh, they just retconned
I haven't seen
everything from
it
Last
yet.
Jedi.
I've just watched spoiler reviews because I'm kind of just like,
It's got a 3.0 rating.
but
I think
apparently,
it's the same rating as the third episode 3.
yeah. But
I think episode 3 is more than that.
I'm not gonna have specific opinions until I've seen it, obviously. I'm hoping, because I'm going to see it tomorrow night, not tonight. Yeah,
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Christmas Eve. I'm hoping I will like it. Apparently, there's a lot of fan service in it.
I think that's the only way they could have gone after the uproar.
Yep.
But then again, why would you go there?
I have a feeling I'm going to have problems with what they've retconned from The Last Jedi, because I like that film.
That's why they want to get out.
I don't know. Scratch on the door? Yeah, he wants to get out.
But
But
what have you done?
I'll move this stuff.
the door. Go! Be
Molly.
free! Be free! Merry Christmas, everyone.
If you've not had a card like that,
At some point in your
Big
family's
parade.
history,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I don't know. But yeah, I'll see what I think tomorrow. I really hope I like it. I think I'm not. I think I'm going to be very middle ground
Do you
with it.
like the first? I'd probably asked it. Do you like the Force Awakens?
I think there's enjoyable stuff in it, mainly the visuals.
Apparently, this one is not edited well.
Oh god. Oh, I heard that the first half is literally just J.J. Abrams going, forget The Last Jedi, we're doing the second film in the first 30 minutes.
And
they fly now.
They
Yeah,
fly
they
now.
fly now.
They fly now.
Yeah, you said it, mate. But yeah. Well, I think we should take a break. Do you want to watch the film?
Is this yeah, let's watch the film.
Let's watch the film. We're, as I said earlier, we're watching.
Hell yeah.
It's a very merry Muppet Christmas movie. I'm not going to give you any spoilers for it because it is an experience.
Okay.
There's cameos,
Cameos.
like interesting cameos.
90s celebrity cameos.
There's people who you'll think, oh, I've seen that guy in an old film I've watched, but he's not famous anymore. He's probably dead or criminal.
Or
Is
pedophile.
Gary Glitter in this film?
I don't believe so. But it's got good Kermit voice in it, so that's
Okay.
good. It's all about Kermit wanting to kill himself. So,
Is it really? Alan, you can't just say that and stop the recording.
well, that's
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
We start.
Yes, we did. That's what the beat means.
Whoa.
Oh, I left my Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Coke Zero. So we just watched
A bad movie.
a very merry Muppets Christmas movie. Lovely title.
Lovely title, lovely film.
Yeah, very wholesome.
It wasn't even wholesome.
What do we think?
No, too many innuendos.
It's too wacky to be funny, and too funny to be wacky.
What a good callback.
That's not a good callback at all, is it?
No, not at all. You said the wrong thing as well.
Yes, I did.
Um,
All the innuendos were not funny for adults, and the children would not get them.
no. Did you? What was your favourite cameo?
That's the only like 2.
The Scrubs cast.
The Scrubs cast. Did you not like Steve Irwin popping up trying to
That
hunt
wasn't
for-
even
That
Steve
was
Irwin.
not Steve Irwin. It was just a Steve Irwin impersonator. It seemed kind of in bad taste, didn't it?
That sequence with Fozzie Bear is the most awful thing I think I've ever seen on screen.
Whoopi Goldberg is
Cringed a
gone.
bit.
Oh yeah, Whoopi
Whoopi
Goldberg is God.
And Daniel is
Danielle.
Danielle.
There's an angel called Dan Well.
And he.
The actor is a professional wrestler.
Yep. So his acting shows.
Yes.
The whole film
He's
is.
fucking ripped.
He didn't even look like a wrestler, he just looked like...
He looks pathetic.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. I would agree with
Perhaps
that.
it was the glasses.
It's a pretty bad film. I don't feel Christmassy at all.
Yeah.
I feel a bit depressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
It had a tree which sprays out coffee.
It's just a scene where this guy he meets Whoopi Goldberg, who is God, and there's just this massive butterfly there. This massive CGI butterfly.
But it's the Muppets and it's CGI.
But
What was the
what-
point? Just make
I
it a puppet.
What's the point of it even being there? Because they just have a weird conversation. Like he's like, "Oh, that's big.
It's too big.
Too big."
And she's like,
Okay.
That isn't.
and then there's a SpongeBob reference where,
The only reason I'm watching this is because SpongeBob ain't on.
There's a Star Wars reference as well with a Yoda
yeah,
puppet.
yeah,
Yoda, but they
Yoda
can't show
comes
his face. You just see the back of him, and then the guy's just like, "Oh, wrong world."
And there's like a Grinch reference, but they just call him the guy who ruined Christmas.
So is. Oh, wouldn't that have been a better joke if it was Kermit?
Yeah.
Because he's actually green.
Mm.
But yeah,
Funny movie.
um,
It was just the Muppets film and the Muppets Christmas Carol mashed together.
yeah,
But they are not supposed to be mashed together.
no. Not good, not funny, go away. That's my review.
Yeah.
Well,
But at
yeah,
least
boy,
Kermit
movie.
sounded like Kermit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 stars
2 stars.
and a half. Where's that half from?
Yeah.
Don't know.
The
I
fact that
laughed
Snoop
a few
Dogg was
times.
almost
Laughed
in
a
it.
few times. I laughed at the film.
Yeah. The film was just... It's laughable how bad it is.
Such a TV movie.
I wish we watched something else.
Oh my. We should
Well-
have, I mean, what else was... We could have watched the other Muppets Christmas movie
You reckon that's good?
from 1987.
Oh, I don't have that though.
Yeah.
What Christmas movies do I have up there?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Do we have to
you
watch a
have
Christmas movie then?
Well, it's the Christmas special.
Is that Turbo?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That snail is fast. And Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's in that film.
Yeah. Well, where was Snoop Dogg in this one?
Well, yeah, he's in the cast on Letterboxd, and so is Joe Rogan, but
No,
they did not turn
Maybe
up.
they added that as a joke.
It must be a joke.
So bad. Oh.
Maybe they added it so people might actually watch the movie to see them, but then they're not in there.
I'm not sure.
I just think it was a bad joke.
I think the whole film is a joke. It's kind of like a fart.
It's a big fart.
Someone
I rate it 1 fart out of 10.
farted and then it went on for way too long. And then like there's 3 different films in one. Really?
Basically.
Yeah. Kept cutting back to Whoopi Goldberg, watching it like, wow, this is so sad.
Wow, that's really interesting. What are we going to do?
And then she's just like, oh, that's not good, that's horrible, that's bad. And that's what I was thinking while I was watching the film.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's kind of
Big boo-hoos.
big boo-hoo for the Muppets. No wonder you guys are going downhill. Well,
They were good in the Game Awards,
yeah,
which is still kind of a step down, going to the Game Awards.
yeah.
They don't even have a game.
That prawn was at the Game Awards the year before as well. And he's trying to take a selfie of Ninja. It's like, Ninja, okay, take a selfie of me, okay?
He was just played by Carson.
Yeah.
That guy was really weird. Oh, we didn't even talk about the racism of that film.
Oh,
That was
Asian.
a really racist Asian stereotype.
Yeah.
But there was a receptionist who was an Asian old man, and is it Fozzie? Was it Fozzie?
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I've got the money, I've got the money," and
Like,
the Asian
you
man
got
was,
the laundry.
"You got the laundry? Oh, just go upstairs." It was basically he just couldn't understand him, and he made that joke again later on.
It was not good.
Yeah, not good. Not a good film. Let's go on to news. We'll do some news.
Is there any Star Wars news?
Rise of Skywalker reviews is news.
Cat reviews is news.
It's very split. A lot of...
Yeah. I think it's even more split than Last Jedi.
I think people care less for this one than they do Last Jedi.
Maybe it's because of Last
I
Jedi.
think casual fans of Star Wars like it.
Yeah, but a lot of people just
There's
don't.
a lot more stands.
Some people love it.
Yeah.
Like, they love it.
I think the designs of everything are supposed to be quite good.
Yeah. I just find it funny how the leaks are all true.
Mm.
Cats is bombed.
It's got 1.8 average on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Have you seen how much money it made on opening weekend?
Did it not make any money?
6 point something million.
Star Wars came out.
And they had to re-release the movie because like the CGI was really shoddy.
Yep. So they've done
Wait,
it.
did they actually have to do that?
Yeah, they've redone it again for the end of the week, but the other one's still in cinemas. I know.
So there's a bad cut
Yes.
out there. Jesus.
There's a New Mutants trailer going to come out in January.
You mutants.
New
I
Mutants.
thought they'd cancelled.
Oh, and,
No, it's coming. There's a trailer for it coming out in January.
and tomorrow a Minion movie trailer is coming out.
What, Rise of Gru?
Yeah,
Oh yes.
Oh no.
that's coming out next year.
Is Steve Carell still going to voice him?
Why would they?
Baby Gru.
They're gonna do a Baby Groot with it.
Yeah. I remember when he was at the end of Minions, and it plays that.
This big
And he's got his eyes got his like freeze ray.
Freeze Ray.
Minions was so bad.
We watched it.
Watching the cinema.
Yeah. Oh, and then last bit of news because it's nothing. It's all just Star Wars and people going, I don't like it. I love it. It's okay. But James Cameron said that Avatar 2 is going to make more than Endgame.
No, it isn't.
It's
No one
Did
cares about
he
Avatar.
just say,
He
just
said
straight up
that.
say
He
that?
said it's going to make more.
It's
No.
not.
Who cares about Avatar?
It's been over 10 years by this point, and the excitement's probably died off.
I mean, is there any point in a sequel in the first place? Do people even want to
Well,
see it?
we got 4 more
When he
coming
became
out.
a full Avatar blue person, didn't
Why
he?
didn't it end on a cliffhanger?
He like opens his eyes and he goes boom, boom, boom.
And so does the woman as well, the female.
No,
she
she
dies.
dies.
Does she die?
Don't you remember
Spoilers
the
for
film?
Avatar.
I thought she survived.
No, she dies, and it's like
Did
really
you watch
climactic.
Avatar?
But I thought she's there at the end, Sigourney Weaver's like, oh, I'm here too.
That film
No,
was
no, no,
just
no.
bad. CG
Okay,
is
so
alright, I guess.
The guy who
It's
died in that film is going to come back as well.
But he was like the worst character.
What,
Everybody's the
villain?
worst character.
Were there any characters in that film?
No, it's terrible.
What was James? It was like just James Sully or something.
That's the guy's name, the main
What's
guy.
the main guy's
Yeah.
name, yeah. James Sully.
And he's like he's a twin.
Yeah, and his
Wait, what?
twins.
That's
dead
the
by
only
the time it
reason
starts,
his twin dies, and then he goes to
to take his place.
yeah. His twin wasn't a cripple, but he is a cripple.
I mean, I've only watched this film twice, and that was
Same.
like when it came out.
We-
and I
we've
remember
watched it twice.
I didn't like it when it came out.
I remember liking it the first time, but just because it seemed very.
It
epic.
either was too.
Yeah, it was like 2 DVDs.
It was either too sexual for me or too
Oh,
scary.
yeah, the tail sex.
It felt very epic because it was 2 discs, and it's like, whoa, this is so cool.
I remember.
watching
I
2
thought the
discs.
bit where that guy dies at the end, when the Navi dies.
Which one?
The one that Jake Sully's like always like against, but then he's like his friend at the end.
Oh right, yeah.
And I remember thinking, oh, that's such an amazing movie moment because he's falling back in slow motion.
That's just like in every film.
Yeah, like Maze Runner.
I think,
Oh,
I think that happened in 6 Underground.
happens in The Witcher.
Oh yeah,
Does
doesn't
it?
it?
For a second, with the
Oh,
dragon
with the
guy.
dragon-
I
the
forgot about
dragon
the
guy.
dragon guy.
He's like, there's just I predicted that when he's like, oh, there are gold dragons out there, and it's just like, yeah, they're tracking a gold dragon, and he's a dragon.
But I didn't know he was gonna be a dragon.
That's kind of stupid.
I didn't know that was the law of the world. Dragons can shapeshift into humans.
Maybe it's only gold dragons.
If you can be if you're a gold dragon who are hunted everywhere and you can be a human, why even be a dragon
Exactly.
at any point? It's too dangerous.
No, but if dragons are hunted, then you can be a human and you won't get hunted.
That's what I just said.
Oh, well, I wasn't
That's,
listening.
Matthew, you need to concentrate. This is a podcast.
Well,
Sorry.
Well, that's the end of the news section.
The news section.
Do you guys want to do your books?
Book section.
Looks like
Matthew, you talk about it.
Oh,
I bought a book.
I'll wait for me to go out first.
Well, Aaron needs to leave.
Take my phone with me.
Well, why do you have to leave?
Hmm.
You don't like this. You don't read. You can't read.
I've read 12 pages of, can't remember the name,
Star
Heir
Wars.
to the Empire
Star Wars.
by Timothy Zahn.
We've not talked about Joker in this
We'll
episode.
talk about it after, let me leave.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah, I read a book. It's
Okay,
about
you-
Charlemagne.
You actually read it, the entire thing.
I've not finished it yet.
Oh, is it a good? What's it about? Who's Charlemagne?
Charlemagne is
Isn't he that guy in Call Me by Your Name?
no good one.
Uh,
He's a king from the 800s who ruled Germany and France.
cool. Is he part of your history thing?
No,
Okay.
he's the first Holy Roman
You're
Emperor.
just reading this for fun?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you think about this bunny? It's nice, but I think. I'm meant to be rereading The Great Gatsby, but I've not started it yet.
Oh, you should just watch the movie instead.
I did, though, and it was rubbish.
Do it again. Watch one of the old ones.
No. The new one is probably the best out of the lot, because it's got budget. Could you not
He's
sit here?
Whoa.
Come back.
Let's just sit here in silence.
This is some good content right here. What do we do, Matthew? Beat you to death.
What?
I'm gonna beat you to death on camera. That's content, right?
I guess.
Look at me, brother.
Oh,
Merry Chrysler.
okay. We ran out of ideas pretty quickly.
What do you mean ideas? This is a book.
Yeah, but we haven't
Matthew's
read much.
boring and he's reading a shit book.
Oh shit.
What did you say?
He said, I mean a bit about Charlemagne.
Yeah.
How long did you go on for?
2 minutes.
We like sat in silence.
We were making funny jokes.
Funny joke.
I said I was going to beat Matthew to death, you know. Well, you see it when you edit it.
The person who wrote this is at King's College.
You can stop now because I'm in it.
Wow.
Okay. So the Joker film. Matthew, what are your opinions on Joker?
I didn't like it.
Since you're our first guest,
We need to ask your opinion on Joker.
there you go. Little gift.
Wow.
Actually,
Hang it up. Do whatever you want with it.
I did not like Joker. It was not a funny haha movie.
Were you sitting next to me when we watched that?
I think so.
I do know. I was next to my sister and she was really scared the entire time.
I was sitting next to Dylan when it ended. We both went.
Like, way, like good.
What? Yeah.
The last scene is really good.
Event on thinking about it, I was like, it's not as good as
It
people
made my
say.
skin crawl the entire time. I was like, oh, I don't like this. Okay, that is the intent, but I don't like the intent.
I think that was the intent, but they didn't do it as well as they could have done. It could have been more interesting, less predictable.
Don't throw it.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, 60 quid.
60 quid. But it's...
But he's funny.
Bunny and Ducky.
This is more expensive than me. Wow.
Yeah.
He's staying with me.
Oh.
Okay, Matthew.
Can you take this?
You don't want it?
No.
Oh dear.
Where'd you even get that?
From cinema.
Oh.
When I went to see Joker.
Was it so
Wow.
crinkled?
So I moved house. Yeah.
I see how it works.
Wow, I watched Joker before I moved house.
That's a while ago.
Yeah.
We were still studying French New Wave in film.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about French New Wave.
Mm-hmm.
One Frenchy New Wave, I have to say.
Do they speak French?
Well, duh.
watched 2 French films for it, Breathless, which was not good, and 400 Blows,
which is okay. It's
yeah,
good.
it was fine.
Not bad.
Even though it's considered one of the best films of all time, which is bizarre.
Have you got any TV shows that you're planning on watching?
TV shows.
You're watching Arrested Development, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, I am watching Arrested Development.
What? How far are you through it?
I'm on season 2
Good.
at the moment. It's funny. It's pretty good. They're twins in it, so it's the best TV show ever.
Wait till season 4.
Does it get better or worse?
Season 4 is one of the bad ones.
I'm just amazing.
Oh. I finished watching Mad Men.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's very good.
Matthew
7
was watching
seasons.
that, man. I watched some of it vaguely. It seemed alright.
It's better when you've watched the whole thing and you're invested in the characters.
Oh, well, John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm, he's like a drunk in it by season 7. And
You know his character in Good Omens?
Mm-hmm.
Just that guy, except drunker.
There's John Hamm in every film he's in, pretty much.
he's got Jared Harris in it as well till
Do
season
you know who Jared
5.
Harris is?
No.
He is Moriarty in A Game of Shadows.
Oh!
We watched a bit of that.
Why haven't I logged it? Oh, didn't we watch it all?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I enjoy A Game of Shadows. It's fun.
Do you know what? Have you seen the rumour for the Spider-Man 3 movie?
No.
The potential leaked story about what the plot's going to be.
What is it?
It's a prison movie.
The last one.
No, this one's a prison movie, man. This is a prison
So like he
Spider-Man
gets put into prison for killing Mysterio.
movie. Yep, and he has to escape prison with Vulture and Scorpion.
That's kind of okay-ish.
I mean, it's not going to have the hijinks of the last
Is it going to be Spider-Man: A New Home?
I don't know. And then he makes a new suit at the end, as he does in every single one.
How is the director going to make that not bad?
I don't know. Oh, Mysterio's not dead.
What?
He didn't die.
But that was like the point of the second
No,
one.
he didn't die.
Of,
Is
He's
it,
alive.
Is it going to be a prison movie, but it's just going to be like a high school, but with adults?
Pretty much, yeah, I assume.
That's going to be sick.
shit, actually.
Is he going to make it loads of new prison friends? Which
Yeah.
It's going to be like Arrested Development,
Mhm. It is.
except Arrested Development is meant that's the tone. How's MJ gonna fit into all that? Is
She's
gonna
just not.
Is she gonna just see him in prison, like?
To do
a
the
phone
thing where it's
call,
like, yeah.
"Oh, MJ.
she's probably just going to hate him, and then like when he comes out, she's going to be like, "Oh, I love you now."
When he comes out.
Yeah.
It is a prison film.
Doesn't Tom Holland want him to be bi or something?
Yeah, he said he wouldn't mind if Spider-Man was gay.
Spider-Man was gay. I'll be fine with it.
That'd be pretty radical.
Apparently he saved Spider-Man from a drunk call.
Okay.
No. That didn't happen.
I don't think an actor calling
That wouldn't have saved
Disney,
it.
I don't think an actor calling Disney would be like, I really want Spider-Man to be back. And
Good
then they
old,
were like,
good old Bob Iger was
Bob
like...
Iger puts the phone down. He's like, shit.
Bob
I
Iger
really
scares me.
need to.
I don't know, I feel like
He's gonna end the world at some point.
he...
Is he secretly building nukes? Is he
I don't
just
know
a
if I
supervillain?
trust him.
I don't trust him. Have you seen what they did with Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Well, technically I haven't seen what they've done with Star Wars.
Not yet. Not all of it.
I've not
Only
even seen what they
2/3
did
of
with
it.
Star Wars.
We've only seen 1/3. And not any of the spin-offs.
I mean, I think
Because who cares?
Solo is the worst Disney Star Wars one at the moment.
It's meant to have a good score.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
all the Star Wars.
Even
have
the
a good
prequel
score.
ones have good, like the Jewel of Fates with...
Yeah, but that's because John Williams is doing it.
and this is the last John Williams on, episode 9.
But apparently it's not even meant to be that great because it's just rehashing stuff that's already
It's
been
just
done. It's
all the
nothing
old
new.
ones. And then apparently they just expand on Rey's theme.
Ray has a theme.
Yeah.
Well, she needs a theme,
What's
but
her
she's
theme?
one of the main characters.
No, it's like... doo-doo. No, I'm thinking of Cars 2.
Cars 2 has a.
It's
unusually-
It's got a memorable score.
Oh, so good. Love Cars 2 theme.
It's a good score for a really bad film.
It's a great film. What are you saying?
It's unusually
Tomato. Oh.
catchy. It's
But
like
without the
at
turn.
the turn. Who's gonna save us?
Charlie.
Me, Toad Mater. I'm Toad Mater. I'm gonna save you.
You're fast. I'm triple fast.
Doesn't it have Michael Caine in it?
I'm triple speed.
Yeah, he's Finn the Commissar. And Holly shift well.
Did you just call Francesco fragile? Francesco fragile?
It's probably a clock joke as well. Like, oh, we're running out of time.
It gives a new meaning to our time has come. I think that's literally a line.
We're inside Big Bentley.
We need to watch Cars 2 at some point. Cars 2.
Isn't the Queen as a car in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's like car corgis.
They saved the Queen from being blown up.
Yeah, because like the Queen's got a bomb in him
Yeah,
at the end. I mean,
you are the bomb, literally.
No, Mater has a bomb in him. And he's dragging Lightning McQueen behind him with his, like...
Oh, okay. Well,
And he like goes past Francesco Bernoulli. He's like, what is happening?
What a film. It's honestly not that bad. It's not as bad as people say it is.
Isn't Toby Jones the main bad guy?
Yeah.
He's just a Toby Jones looking guy.
Toby Jones.
Toby Jones is
They're all
the
lemons.
bad guy in everything.
Because he looks kind of funny.
It's kind of funky though.
Isn't he the bad guy in Amazing Grace? That movie about the abolition of slavery.
And how the song Amazing Grace goes in or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's in The Snowman, Toby Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Is he a snowman?
I thought he was going to be the killer, but no, he's just a side character.
Is it like some
He's a
forensics?
he's a detective.
And he's like, I'm Toby Jones. Well, that's not how you do it here.
He's in Harry Potter, right?
Probably.
Probably.
If he's not in Harry Potter, I'll be disappointed.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
that.
did you hear what
What?
J.K. Rowling did?
Oh,
you-
transgenderism or something.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling is not good. I
She
think
sided
everybody
with an
knew this.
anti-transgender person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh well, it's not like she's gonna.
It's not like the books were that good.
She'll say Hermione was transgender in a few years.
Oh yeah,
Be fine.
it'll be fine. Be fine.
Blow over. Apparently there's Ewoks in Rise of Skywalker.
Whoa.
Really
Oh
is
yeah,
the
because
first film.
like they go where the second Death Star like all blew up and
And apparently they have a big party scene at the end and there's like
Really?
different planets. It's like, oh yeah!
what like at the end of
Return of the Jedi,
like
yeah.
the reworked version.
Yeah, all
Like
that
it's
is.
a free.
Oh god. You should attempt watching Phantom Menace.
I've not even watched The Last Jedi. I'm not gonna watch the prequel to it.
Phantom Menaces. They're really
The
hard to sit
Padawan Menace.
through. Oh, the Padawan Menace.
I've watched that and I've not watched the prequels.
Well, I kept thinking Phantom Menace was called the Padawan Menace because of that film. So bad.
Do you think Padawan Menace is a better name? It's
No,
catchier,
I
I
mean-
think, because it's kind of funky.
The Phantom Menace is just about a trade dispute getting out of control. How boring is that?
So boring.
Matthew finds it boring.
I've never. Oh,
And I'm pretty boring.
Oh boy, I didn't say it.
Hey guys, we got questions.
we got questions. We asked for questions again. We got some.
Time to go on the Buddy Talk account.
This has been a very un-Christmassy Christmas special. We should have said Merry Christmas every 5 minutes.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New
It's
Year.
too late now. I think it's too late.
We have 1, 2, 3,
Do a question
4,
each.
5 questions.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
So Matthew can ask one, I guess. We'll read out one of them.
Okay.
Would you like to read out the first question, my boy?
I'd love to.
From Bethany, but it's Christmas. Definitely not our sister.
Favorite Christmas carol? Singing is appreciated.
So they want us to sing again, okay?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Is that your favorite?
No, that's the first one that came to mind.
I can't remember any Christmas carols.
Hark the angels sing.
Glory to the newborn queen.
Oh, Holy Night's a banger.
Silent night. I like it when in films they try and make it creepy.
The stars are brightly shining.
It is the night
It's a banger.
of our Saviour's
Okay, next question.
birth.
It's Dear Savior.
Long came the world. I
Yeah,
can't remember
Shut.
the
I'll
words.
ask the next question.
Yes.
Did you believe? Oh, this is from.
Can we say that?
This is from Supreme Reading. Did you believe in Santa Claus when you were a child? If so, how did you find out he wasn't real? Well, mine was a lovely story which I was actually thinking of last night. So, Father Christmas got me a lovely Doctor Who TARDIS jumper. I'm going to tell my dad, look, I love this jumper. And he said, yeah, your mum picked that.
Is that
It happened that quickly.
Is that how you found out?
Yeah, and you know what? I was fine. I was like, yeah, sure.
Wow. We didn't believe in Santa, did we?
We weren't allowed because it was anti-Christian.
Anti-Christian. So
Santa can't replace Jesus because that's
in
bad.
year 4, I remember telling some people that Santa wasn't real, and them being like, "No, he's real. What are you talking about?"
Wait, year 4?
Yes,
But you're like 7.
Wow,
I was 7 and telling people that Santa wasn't real.
that's some dark stuff.
You could,
I
you
do-
could have ruined some lives.
I could have ruined
I do
some
feel bad for
lives.
the parents because then it's like it takes ages. Like they don't get the recognition for getting presents, you know.
There's loads of comedians just making jokes about that, right?
Mm.
Like, oh, imagine being a parent and your kids just being like, "Thank you, Santa." It feels like a Ricky Gervais type joke,
Mhm.
But you just say it really boring and sarcastic.
and then you can turn it into a joke about God or something.
Like,
I'm
they do the
atheist.
same. They do the same thing with God as well, and that's why God is bad, and you should be atheist.
Okay, 3 most unfunny popular comedians.
Ricky Gervais, James Corden, and I can't think of the third.
Will Ferrell
Amy
is
Schumer,
mine. Would be my third.
Adam Sandler.
Kevin Hart.
Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's kind of funny.
He's a good.
Have you
actor
seen
too.
his films?
He's a good actor.
I haven't seen anything good by him.
He's
yet.
a good actor. Matthew.
Okay,
Have you
Joshua.
seen Grown Ups too?
Yes,
So good.
I watched it.
That
We-
kid's still
Didn't
drinking breast
Fraser,
milk.
didn't Fraser bring it in like secondary school, and I
He
just
did.
remember cry laughing over it.
We watched that with our mum, and she was like, "This is
The
bad."
opening of that film is literally a deer pissing on people.
When they're riding the school bus, we thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
And that guy who's got really like butt stuff.
Isn't
fetishes.
Terry Crews in it?
He is. He's a police officer and he dances at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Next question.
the battery's running out. I'm going to change it quickly.
Change the battery, and the next question will come.
What's going to happen is I'm going to change the battery. We're all going to be in different positions. So it's going to be really scary.
Just click the fingers and we're all in
Yep.
different.
Oh, finish up on my crotch.
Nice.
Here we go.
That was a weird way to say. That's funny, isn't it?
Thank you, Ben.
Sorry about that little moment there.
That was a blow moment.
It was a moment of dry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, next question.
Next question.
Best and worst Christmas present you ever received? We got tons of presents from Uncle David that were just bad. Because he'd like hype it up and be like, "I've got you this amazing present," and it'd just be like cardboard boats or something.
So it's
Oh,
Uncle.
but the
Does he
cardboard
watch the
boats were
podcast?
cool.
Cardboard boats were not cool.
They were cool. Boats are cool.
Oh, and
Joshua.
we told him, "Oh, we want this for Christmas once." Like we were like, "We want these Bionicles for Christmas," and he's like, "Okay, I'll get them." And he's like, "I'll remember it." And then we get to Christmas and we open the presents and it's Lego Star Wars. And we'd never watched Star Wars, so it was just the most disappointing thing. And it was second hand as well.
That's kind of depressing.
It sounds a bit petty, but yeah.
It was very petty because I was a very entitled child.
Yeah.
Wow.
We usually got what we asked for because we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why couldn't you get me what I asked for?
Yeah.
Best present though.
Worst Christmas present.
Do you even remember what you got for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas? That was
Don't want to offend anyone. But if I was to choose one,
Gonna watch the podcast.
it would probably be
We can show it
this
to him.
really tight polo shirt I got given once by some family from Mauritius. But it was like, by tight I mean like you could see the shape of me. And the buttons wouldn't go up,
Why?
but I wore it because I was like, oh, I feel bad. Yeah.
When'd you get that?
Why?
When?
Oh, like a few years ago.
Did they want you to show off your muscles?
They did, and I had no muscles.
Does it still not fit?
Oh, I threw it away.
It's even worse.
Like when I got back.
That's pretty bad, to be honest.
It's pretty bad.
Best Christmas present.
I think the funniest present I've got is probably this one.
What is that?
That's a guy from
Fantastic Beasts. And I find it funny because I've never expressed any like for this character specifically or Fantastic Beasts, but I still
Or
have it.
Funko Pops.
Or Funko Pop, but I
You
have this
you
anyway.
have a bunch.
I have a bunch.
Baby
Who's
Groot.
that guy with the mustache?
He's from one of the American,
TV shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
those American sitcoms, you know?
what, like The Office?
Yes.
Deadpool.
The
With them
Deadpool one
goblin dog.
is pretty awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
The Ant-Man one looks pretty expensive, actually.
Yeah, it looks like they actually spent
Right.
time.
Who's the horse from?
Same thing as the mustache guy.
You've got
No?
Darth Vader. Wow, it's a bobblehead.
Matthew, it's the bobblehead, yes.
Well,
What's the best Christmas present we ever got, Matthew?
Probably one of the books.
I feel like the best Christmas present from our uncle that gave the bad presents was the annuals we got for Kung Fu Panda and
Kung Fu
Madagascar
Panda
2.
Oh,
They had like novelizations of the film,
which
which we never watched because we weren't allowed. Like we never got around to watching them, or weren't allowed to, or something. So instead of watching them, we read the annuals
And like
knew
the,
the
the
story.
Madagascar 2 one had had the first one as well. So it was like
We didn't even have to watch. The
I knew
films,
the
we could just
entire
read.
Wow.
I knew the entire story before even watching them.
that's pretty cool.
Didn't he also give like that Star Wars annual as well? Of like the Clone Wars with like Darth Maul in
I
it.
think we got that from Pat's ex-girlfriend's family.
Oh.
Have I told you about my Star Wars annual kerfuffle?
What happened?
I've almost eaten all of it. It's kind of sad.
What is
Cheeky
it?
elf.
It's a cheeky elf.
So I got given a Star Wars: The Clone Wars annual for Christmas, and over the years I thought it was really funny to draw willies all over it, so I did that. And I didn't want my mum to see, so I hid it for years in bookcases. And then one day when we were moving, she was like, I had completely forgot about this. She was like, oh, well, we're going to have to throw away loads of your books here, and I couldn't come up with a reason to keep it, so I was like, oh, we'll just give it to your work. She works at the Children's Trust at Tadworth, little kids. So then when I realised, oh god, I know what that has in it, I tried to get it off her, and just before she opened the page, I snatched it and ran upstairs. It was so awkward. I've never explained myself.
That sounds like the plot for like a kids movie, like a side plot.
But it was really, I thought it was hilarious. I was drawing like boobs on Obi-Wan.
Oh.
So I was like, oh no, we can't have this.
Why didn't you just tell her? How old were you? Like 7.
No, I would have been teenager years, so I didn't want her to think I had some weird Star Wars fetish.
Obi-Wan boobs Star Wars fetish.
So, and I don't know where it is. I think it's in a box somewhere.
You still have it.
That hasn't been resolved.
You should bring it out for the next podcast.
Try and find it.
Mhm.
I remember something. I went to one of the fates for our from our primary school puts on fates occasionally, and we still went back there even after we stopped going when we were in secondary school. I think like in year 7, I went back there, and I was playing one of the games, and it was like I won one of the things, but you had to. I got a number, and it was on a list, and the number I got was for some like plates, but the lady thought I said a different number and gave me a different thing, so I got Bugs Bunny instead, a Bugs Bunny video. I felt really guilty about it and didn't say anything. I was just like, hey, look what I won, and we still have it to this day, and I never got those plates.
Oh, the plates
Wow.
are pretty cool.
It would have been cool.
It's like China plates. I was like 12.
should have thought ahead. China plates are really useful.
What questions? What questions?
Have you seen Looney Tunes back in action
No.
with Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser?
It's a sequel to Space Jam.
Oh,
It's not good.
it's a shame.
What other questions we got? Oh, I think it was Frog Lord. What top 5 Christmas movies?
What top 3 if we can't think of them?
There you go, remembered it.
Thanks, Frog Lord, for the
Thank you.
question. Thanks everyone for the question.
Was-
Yeah.
It's like Muppets Christmas Carol.
It's top. Arthur Christmas is definitely up there.
Yeah.
This Muppets film is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. What other Christmas films are there?
Isn't there like a VeggieTales one?
I don't care. It's not going to be the best Christmas film.
Yes, it is.
What's it
VeggieTales.
called?
Shrek the Halls.
I haven't. What? No.
Oh boy.
See,
Die
Netflix has
Hard's
got
the
Netflix
best
got a
Christmas.
collection of DreamWorks festive specials.
What about? Have you seen Klaus?
Yeah, I saw Klaus.
I watched
saw
about
Klaus.
5 minutes of it and I got a bit bored. But,
Klaus.
we've only watched Fiddler on the Roof at Christmas, so I guess
But
it's a
it's
Christmas.
not- that's like-
Christmas.
That's like
movie.
a Russian period drama /
Yeah,
musical.
but we've only watched it on Christmas, so
So lots of snow in it. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Fiddler on
As the
Tradition.
good book says.
Tradition. Have you watched Fiddler on the Roof?
The name puts me off.
It's
kind
not
of-
even about a fiddler on the
Yeah,
roof.
the Fiddler on the Roof is a metaphor.
No, I just don't like fiddler. It's not a nice word.
Oh right.
I think-
No, it's
oh.
like he's playing a violin.
Like,
or
it just
guitar.
puts me off, and I'm kind of like, oh, fiddler on the roof.
It's on
Just
the
keep
roof.
them away
Well,
from
have
kids.
you watched The Sound of Music?
The Fields Are Alive.
Yes.
That one. No.
Oh, you see, don't watch classic musicals
No, I
from
don't.
the 60s.
No.
Well,
Did
you're
you know?
missing out.
Did you know musicals used to be like the superhero films of their day?
Yeah. Singing in the Rain. Others.
And if you see the state of musicals nowadays, if you think about it, in like 30 years, that's what superhero films are going to be like.
That's depressing. Do you think fantasy movies are going to take over? Because I hope they do.
So, what do you reckon the Mamma Mia of superhero movies is going to be?
Yeah.
It's like Avengers reboot.
No, but Mamma Mia is not a reboot.
So,
It's going to be like Kick-Ass 3.
or just like a brand new set of superheroes, but really corny and like musical numbers.
They should stop making Kingsman films, I think.
Oh, isn't that
It's just
new
an
one
opinion.
coming out?
The
The
King's
King's
Man.
Man.
King's Man.
Who does it have in it?
Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes, Voldemort.
He's a good actor,
Um,
but he's not.
The
getting
guy.
good
It's
roles.
also got the guy who goes who
Charlie Hunnam?
in
No.
No. Oh wait, the guy.
You're thinking the King Arthur Legend of the Sword.
from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm thinking the new guy Ritchie
How do you say
movie.
his name? He's got a confusing name.
I don't. Who?
It's like
Star Lord, me.
Jumon, I think is how you say his name.
Human.
Honsu. That's vaguely, yeah.
I'm not gonna attempt.
Okay.
I feel bad, but I'm not.
Why don't you just look it
He's
up?
a good actor though.
So what would I say? Top 3 of Christmas films. Muppets Christmas Carol is definitely up there. This is definitely my favourite Christmas Carol film. After Christmas, yeah. Home Alone's always fun.
Oh yeah, Home Alone.
It's a Christmas film, yeah.
It's a fun
So
film.
the two Home Alones, Muppets Christmas Carol, Arthur Christmas.
But what about Home Alone 3? Home Alone 3 is
What
sick.
about Home Alone 3?
Right, when they stop making it a Christmas film, it gets bad. That's why.
Was that a Christmas film?
I don't think
I think
watched
it
He
was.
was trying to. It was a Christmas present.
Was it?
Yeah.
But it was like a spy.
The fourth one's
Spy
even
film.
worse though.
I
The
haven't got
fourth
that
one.
far.
The fourth
Fourth-
one has
the
the original
fourth one-
characters, but all new.
All new cast, and they look nothing like they should.
So like the Beethoven films. Oh,
And like
God.
it's so badly edited. Like some of the cuts use PowerPoint slide transitions.
And
That's
like
how bad Home
the
Alone 4
guy, the
is.
guy who plays Kevin has brown hair
Yeah, he's got brown hair and blue
Oh, right.
eyes.
instead of blonde hair.
And the guy who plays Marv,
Yeah.
The curly haired guy.
he has like straight hair.
Oh.
Is he like bald? Doesn't he
Oh,
wear,
yeah,
just wear a hat?
He's bald.
And he has a wife for no reason.
It's kind of weird.
And like Kevin's parents have gotten a divorce. It's
Is it like a reboot? Or is it like a kind of like a more sequel?
It's a modern reboot
I remember I watched the Christmas one.
Which Christmas one?
Well, it was literally called Home Alone Christmas.
What?
Even though
Isn't
All
that
of
like
them
the
are Christmas
fifth one?
films.
Fifth one
No, no.
TV special.
I can't remember, but it was
Home
pretty
Alone
bad.
me.
Have you seen? What's it? What people? They've already cast some of the people for Home Alone. Like the main kid's gonna be that kid from Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, but not the main dude.
No,
The
it's
one
the one
who would
who-
actually be a good.
It's the one who's like, oh, we are Nazis get such a
Isn't
bad
it just,
rep.
isn't just the fat sidekick?
The fat sidekick, yeah.
Fat sidekicks are just bad.
I feel bad for calling this kid fat.
It's like Vowley.
Exactly. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
You're just setting them up to get made fun of.
Just setting them up to have a career as that fat kid or that fat guy.
Yeah. Do you remember one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kids films like skipped a book? Or they
No,
only
they-
put
they
it in one
merged them
book?
together.
The third
in
one,
the
it was just
third
like,
one.
where's the third one? And then the fourth one was like book 9.
The
Yeah.
third one, they took the last straw and Dog Days and just mashed it together.
Dog Days was my favorite one.
Was it?
It's just because it was like you owned it.
Yes, that is mine.
Roderick Rules is my favourite one.
Didn't we used to have like every single one of them?
Yeah,
I had the collection downstairs, but not the fourth one.
not the fourth one.
No.
Well, how many do you have?
3.
We have pretty much all of them.
We have like 10 of them.
I
think
mean
we
the
might be missing
films.
two.
I mean the films.
Films.
I have the actual collection of them as well somewhere.
Are the films? I watched a YouTube video where a guy said the films are better than the books
No.
because everybody has a story arc.
I mean,
The books are pretty shit.
I don't know why they got adapted. It's a weird thing to adapt.
Because they were really fucking popular.
Ah,
Can you remember in primary school when a kid had Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
It was
Like, someone in our class had Diary of a Wimpy Kid and would lend them out to people.
They get money out
it's
of it.
like
Yeah, they were like
contraband.
get paid to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I remember
That's how
I-
high demand they were.
I think it was in primary. I kept on buying Beast Quest books to hang out with my friends who were reading it,
Wow.
but I didn't read any of them. I just had them. I was like, oh yeah, I'm reading new Beast Quest.
But
I mean,
these,
you didn't really have to read them. They
But
were
it
all
was
the
like
same
an elite thing. Like if they were on book 40 and I was on 36, I'd be like, why are you all the way back there? I mean, you read the new Beast Quest. I'm like, no.
didn't we?
I think it's still going as well.
Yeah.
But they like.
They stopped numbering it.
Yeah.
They got a video game now as well.
Oh yeah.
I think I played
like
that.
the
The
mobile
online
game.
video game.
Ugh.
It was bad.
I remember Beast Quest being good though.
Remember Captain Underpants?
Do I remember Captain?
We weren't allowed to read it though, were we?
No, we weren't, but I snuck into the library.
Is that because it had underpants in the title?
Yeah.
It was
Rude.
It was bad influence. Jesus is
such
better
a
influence.
rude-
You know, the
Film.
only reason we were allowed to read Harry Potter was because we watched the films. Because our dad let us watch the films, and our mum was like, "Okay, you can read the books then."
But it was only in year 7. We weren't allowed to read it before
I
that
remember
because it
in
was
year,
witches.
in year
Interesting.
4, I brought back one of the Harry Potter books, and my mum was like, "It's a devil book. I'll read that. Put it back.
Read Skullduggery Pleasant
Give it
instead.
back."
But really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had to read stuff that weren't popular.
Because
So
my
like
mum
Percy,
didn't know about
so like
that.
Percy Jackson's Skullduggery Pleasant,
But isn't
My mum
Percy,
did not
Percy
know.
Jackson is built on,
Greek gods and shit.
which is like saying, oh, it's not an actual god, it's just Greek god.
Yeah,
And then Skullduggery Pleasant's about a dead guy and witchcraft
it's
and
much
magic.
more adult than Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Our mum just couldn't be bothered to read it.
Wow.
We read Young Bond.
It wasn't in the. It wasn't. It
Do you
wasn't.
remember
in the,
Young Bond? That was
Oh, yeah.
violent as hell.
But it wasn't in the public eye as much, so my mum didn't see it on like the news.
I read those, like The Enemy, those zombie books.
Oh, really?
And our mum was just like, okay.
I only read the second one and it was pretty
I
boring.
read the entire series. It was not good.
Do you remember Gone? Like that?
Do you remember Gone? Did you read Gone?
No. Oh, no, I did. No, I did with the parents and they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just in like a bubble because of a nuclear mutation thing.
Yeah, I read all
Yeah.
6 books.
And like that guy has a whip as an arm and stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty...
Why?
And that guy took over the McDonald's and he was just a food person.
Yeah, that was weird.
And there was like bugs in the crops.
Yeah, like
Like-
one of them had a baby, and it was like a really weird mutated baby. It was
Oh
the
yeah,
villain.
but it like grew up really quickly and it had like Jesus powers.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a weird
Final
book series.
question.
Final question.
Will Baby Yoda ever be on the cast?
Who's Baby Yoda?
It's Baby Yoda.
We haven't watched The Mandalorian.
We
so we
haven't.
don't know
We
what it's
can't
about.
watch.
Can't tell
The
you.
only way we would be able to watch The Mandalorian is going on an illegal streaming site, and we don't do that.
No,
We don't.
we're good Christian boys.
I mean, let's say I did do that.
You'd think it was really good, would you?
I would think it was really good and one of my favourite series at the moment. But
Yeah.
you know, I haven't watched it yet. Who is? Have you seen Baby Yoda memes? I don't know what they're about. I don't understand them.
This is some Baby Yoda.
There's
Yeah.
some.
Pretty cute though.
What's so cool about him? You know.
Who's Baby Yoda?
Yeah. Who is Baby Yoda?
How long has it been? Has it been 20 minutes?
It's been 17 minutes.
17
Wow.
minutes?
17 minutes.
What do we talk about?
I don't know.
Some of the books on your shelf there.
Oh my goodness.
Got Douglas Adams,
Wow.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Is that The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've read it.
Wow. Have you
I've
read The
not
Lord
read
of the
The Lord of the
Rings?
It's alright.
I've not read The Lord of the Rings.
Same, that's the only one I've read.
I
Nice.
read the first Lord of the Rings, got halfway through the Two Towers, and was just like,
I just don't
I
like
read The
details.
Matthew's
Silmarillion.
read everything but J.R. Tolkien,
Wow.
because he loved Lord of the Rings at one point.
Oh
I
my-
still do. It's good.
Got all my Narnias over there.
I have Lord of the Rings Risk.
I've read more of Lord of the Rings than I have of Narnia, because Narnia was really bad.
Got Star Wars Aftermath, which is
Is
Chuck Wendig.
that is
Wendy.
canon.
Yeah.
That's canon.
But didn't he
Okay.
get fired for some reason?
Yeah, he did.
Why did he get fired?
I can't remember.
Because he caused some controversy for having transgender characters or something.
Really?
Yeah. And then Disney was like, that's too controversial, we can't have him.
That's Disney for you.
Disney.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty
You're The
bad.
Force Awakens. Is that the novelization?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Do you want me to read a bit from it?
Yes, please.
I read a bit.
Wow, I'm joined.
Wait, I've not got my blurb thing to do, do I? So
Look at the blurb. Look at the blurb.
time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
What's the inside?
What's
like
this? Star Wars?
Star War? He just lost his place.
Well, that's obviously how far I got. Well, I'm not going to know what happens in The Force Awakens then.
Oh no!
Why would you buy novelizations?
Because I was like, wow.
Don't they have extra tidbits and they
I-
fix the plot?
I thought,
There's a quote at the start. First comes the day, then comes the night. After the darkness shines through the light. The difference they say is only, oh my,
That's
is
so
only
bad.
made right by the resolving of grey through the divine Jedi sight.
That's like the Green Lantern
is that a
chant.
fake quote?
That's a fake quote.
Oh, look, it's literally got the opening
Luke
crawl.
Skywalker has vanished. In his absence, the sinister First Order has risen from the ashes of the Empire will not rest until Skywalker, the last Jedi, has been destroyed.
Ah,
With the
The Last
support
Jedi.
of the Republic, General Leia Organa leads a brave resistance, and that's like
Sorry,
whole
Alex.
lesson.
It doesn't even make any sense that there's a resistance
Hang
when
on,
there's
hang
a
on, hang on,
republic.
hang on.
With
Let me just read a random page. Well, can you get the droid to Leia? Ah, that's not. Let's see what the. It ends really weirdly. The reason I bought this is because loads of YouTubers are like, you should read the ending. So it says that something along the lines of Luke Skywalker looks at Rey and felt guilt. So everybody was like, whoa, that he feels guilty for something about
and
Rey.
then he throws over his shoulder.
Yeah. So apparently there's a scene in Last Skywalker. Oh. There you go. Little pictures like these.
Oh, that's really cool.
Harrison Ford not wanting to be in the film.
Oh my goodness, he does not want to be.
There's Finn.
Let's see, Finn.
Finn McMissile.
It's Finn McMissile.
My cocaine.
Yeah, apparently there's a scene where Ghost Skywalker Luke, don't know why I said his name in the wrong order.
Luke
He
Ghostwalker.
My boy.
Rey's about to throw the lightsaber off the cliff, and then Luke catches it and goes, "You shouldn't throw these things away."
Oh my goodness.
That's-
Oh no. Oh no. That is the worst retcon
Why
ever.
do I feel like I'm going to hate J.J. Abrams after watching?
You
I
already
already
should.
hate him.
Like Star Trek wasn't good.
I mean, I don't hate him. I think he makes all right.
Mystery box. No.
I don't think he's offensive.
He's not offensive. but
He's
that's-
not as
it's just-
offensive
it's so
as
bad.
Michael
You
Bay.
don't have to be offensive to be bad. Is that what
No,
you said?
but I'm not too bothered
Mission
by
Impossible
him.
3 is alright. I like the
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah, that's because it's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
yeah.
That's not JJ. That's not because of JJ
Well, he
Abrams.
cast him, didn't he?
Well. Right, should we take a break?
Take a break.
We out here.
Yeah, okay.
What did we say we were gonna do?
What do you mean, what did we say we were going to do?
Because like we didn't end saying, oh yeah, we're gonna watch a film,
Well, we did, though.
but we did watch a film. Second film.
We watched another Muppets movie.
Yeah.
Muppets Most Wanted. Very Christmassy film.
Very good. I mean, there was snow.
Yeah. What did you guys think of it?
It's good, except for Ricky Gervais.
Underrated, I would say.
Underrated. Do you think
But
it
not
should have
very.
been the film to kill the Muppets once again?
No.
No,
It's
they
not bad.
really should have had a third.
Yeah.
It probably would have been worse, but it wasn't bad.
No. It's amusing. Don't think I like the songs as much as the last one.
But the songs are pretty good.
Yeah. Usher's kind of funny.
Danny Trejo,
It's Danny Trejo in a gulag.
Who else was in it? Tom Hiddleston,
Ray Liotta,
James McAvoy,
Jermaine Clement.
the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean whose eye keeps falling out.
Yeah.
Toby Jones.
Toby Jones.
Tom Hollander,
That guy
who's
from
in Parts of the Caribbean as well.
the guy from Paddington.
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
Doing the
Doing
waltz.
the waltz.
Salma Hayek.
Being run over by bulls.
Yeah.
Acting really badly.
Did we say Jermaine Clement?
Yes.
Clement
As the prison king.
as the prison king.
Except he wasn't the king.
Number 2.
What's
Ricky Gervais.
So,
there we go, 3 people.
I think that's Ty.
That's Ty
Burrell.
Burrell. He's in what's that Family Show? What Family Show? It's like an American comedy.
Another sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a big badge.
Big badge, bigger badge than the other guy.
I wanted to watch The Last Jedi, but no,
We had to watch the Muppets Most Wanted.
I had to.
Yeah.
we can watch The Last Jedi some other time.
I think we should watch Phantom Menace,
Yeah.
or just go straight to Attack of the Clones.
Is Attack of the Clones meant to be just as bad?
I think it's worth. It's probably on par with the badness.
Why don't we just skip to the third one?
Or Return of the King.
Revenge of the Sith. Or just start with the original trilogy. and
Yeah.
Only watch that.
The prequel
Nothing
trilogy, the names are really bland.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
Avengers of the Sith is a really bland name.
A
Because it's
New
like Return
Hope,
of the Jedi, but not.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is probably the worst one. Name. Why?
Well, Rise of Skywalker
That's pretty rad.
is really bad.
It's
The
quite
last-
funny how, like, for each of the third in the trilogies, they use
Mm.
Rise, Return, Revenge.
The Last Jedi is a pretty good name, not gonna lie.
Yeah, kind of ruined by Return of the Jedi. They put loads of Jedis in the name. Why
Yeah,
are we talking about names?
don't know.
I think a good name is Heir to the Empire.
Yeah.
And what's the
Thank you,
second one
Joshua.
called?
Dark Force Rising.
Nice.
Those are pretty bad. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Then you new glasses. I can't
Aftermath, Force Awakens. Oh, I was thinking, what cameos do you reckon would be in a modern Muppets movie?
I feel like it would just be YouTubers.
Do you reckon?
So like, the sidemen would just turn up.
What, in England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah,
Logan
but that
Paul
is
or something.
that is quite recent, 2016. I
But
don't think they
like-
were
like-
YouTubers.
But even some of the people in that film.
Do you think they'd have Donald Trump?
They'd make a Donald Trump joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
were
would-
at the
they-
Game Awards, so they would have YouTubers.
They would have Key from Key and Peele.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah,
He's.
he would be up for that. Just for sure.
Do you
Alright.
think Peel would do it then?
Jordan Peele.
He's got a bit ups lately.
Yeah, but he was in Toy Story 4 as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, so he probably would. It'd probably be Key and Peele, and there'd be.
They probably do like that.
Something.
They'll be in makeup.
No, they'd
Zach
be.
Galifianakis
They
will
would
turn
be.
up
They would be
again.
riding bikes with each other through like Central Park, and then the Muppets like Kermit would stand in front, and he actually runs them over. And he's like, "Hey, what are you
I-
doing? Stand here!"
I think they'd be like the hotel people that, like, when they're talking about the movies, in the weird voices, they do that.
Oh,
Like when
yeah.
they see the Muppets.
Alec Baldwin would be in it.
Is he not in the first one?
All the people from Star Wars would be in it.
I feel like Robert De Niro would be in it.
You reckon?
I mean,
Robert De Niro?
he's kind of gone out of his decline, I
Yeah.
guess.
Has he?
There would
He
be
was definitely Michael Caine. Seems like a type of dude.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, but Michael Caine
Paul
was in
Rudd
the
would happen.
Christmas Carol, wasn't
He wasn't. Michael Caine has been in a Muppet.
He's been a leading role. He sings,
Yes.
interestingly.
Do you think like John Boyega and Oscar Isaac would be in it?
Not Oscar Isaac.
I don't even think John Boyega.
Mm,
If anybody from those films, it would probably be...
Daisy Ridley.
Yeah?
Perhaps.
Imagine Adam Driver just being there.
Getting a divorce.
Him and Scarlett Johansson would just turn up and start yelling at each other.
That'd be quite
Like,
funny.
because that would be a pop culture
They
reference.
could do a bit while they walk into different recent films. I reckon Ryan Gosling would probably be in
Oh
it.
yes.
I think
Definitely.
Gosling would be
He definitely would be.
great in the Muppets, actually.
You should
I
be
feel like
Reynolds?
right now.
They do a Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling joke.
I reckon Ryan Gosling would be a taxi driver in New York City.
That would be
I'm
funny.
like, where you going? I want to go.
They could get Robert De Niro as a taxi driver
That's what-
to reference Taxi Driver.
Oh,
We need to have a series where we write a finale to the Muppet
trilogy. Yeah, it needs to
the
happen.
Disney trilogy of Muppets.
It needs to happen. I'm trying to think. Would Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What other people? Chris Pratt would be in it.
Robert Downey Jr.
I
Maybe.
actually no. He's doing Doolittle. I wouldn't doubt that he would be in.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Kevin Hart.
Both of them.
Kevin Hart would be in it.
Jack Black. I feel like he's.
Jack Black's already been in it.
Oh, he was,
He was a
wasn't
big
he?
plot point in the first one.
Yeah.
Then he gets
I
kidnapped.
was just listing off the people in Jumanji.
Who else is in Jumanji?
Karen Gillan.
She-
She would be.
I no offense, I don't think she's big enough to be in it.
Well, I mean, they had some random people from Disney Channel.
Well, Disney Channel's kind of big for kids.
Is there any more though?
Not really.
There's
It's
people from
cartoons
Disney
now.
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Do you
They would
think they'd
have.
have Baby
The
Yoda?
Mandalorian.
They would have.
They would
Um,
have a Baby Yoda joke.
they would have what's his name from who actually wears the. Who is the Mandalorian?
Yeah, I can't remember his name though.
And he'd be wearing a helmet, and they'd be like, "Hey, you gonna take that off?" And he'd be like, "Nope."
Nope.
And he'd be like, "Mandalorian."
But
joke."
I thought you hadn't watched The Mandalorian. How do you know that?
Because
They're the guy who plays the Mandalorian.
and he wears a mask the whole time. I read. Who else would be in it? Someone who.
Emma Stone. Will Arnett.
Yeah,
Do you think Will.i.am would just turn up?
Will I am. Where is he?
There would be a character called William, and they'd make a stupid joke. They're like,
William,
and
William.
He's like, here I am.
Actually, I prefer.
Here I am.
Actually, it's Will I am. I know. Well, that's stupid. Why don't you just say William? I think a cut.
Do you think Nick Frost and Simon Pegg would turn up?
Simon Pegg.
Do you think Henry
I think-
Cavill?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. No.
Ben Affleck. Matt
No.
Damon would,
Matt Damon definitely
because
would.
he was in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, that was a weird role for
Brad
him.
Pitt?
Martin Freeman probably would.
Yeah, he's not famous enough. Though.
Benedict Cumberbatch. He'd be
yeah.
definitely 100%.
But he will be with Martin Freeman.
Yeah. Oh, what a famous artist at the moment.
Ariana Grande. Just
Amir Van.
Billie Eilish.
mere turns up.
I feel like Billie Eilish probably
Yeah.
would.
Would Tyler the Creator
No,
turns
no,
up.
no.
He would, he would,
not
he
go
would, he
near
would.
them.
He would.
He was part of the Grinch.
I feel like he wouldn't.
I feel like he definitely would.
No, I don't reckon he would.
Do you think Frank Ocean would just do it? Even
Frank
though he
Ocean
doesn't
would-
do anything, he just does it for the Muppets and nothing else.
Oh boy. He'd do the score, he'd do the music.
Like he
It
turns
would
it
be
for
like
the Muppets.
20 songs long.
He turns it for the Muppets and then he never does anything ever again.
Taika Waititi would.
He would direct it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Imagine him directing a Muppets movie.
I feel like it would be okay.
Be interesting.
I mean, he does have ties with Disney.
Yeah, George Clooney would be in one.
Mm.
Cool. What does he do? What's he done?
I mean, I was about to say Ocean's 11, but that's from 1999.
Melissa McCarthy.
That would be awful, but she would be in it.
She definitely
Isn't
would.
she in the Happy Time Murders? Or am I
Yes.
thinking of something?
Yeah.
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 James Corden would be in it.
Oh.
Yeah, and he would be like a talk show host.
Mm.
Well, he would be James
They
Corden.
would have some talk show hosts.
Do you think Joaquin Phoenix would turn up?
No, I don't reckon he would. He's very selective with his films. I don't think he would.
You'd have to go. He'd have to have like a big role.
He'd have to select it.
Mm. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves would
He's
do
in the
it.
SpongeBob movie coming
Yeah.
out, so yeah, he would.
Who else? Who else is like a big meme?
Need to think outside the box.
It's gonna be the most.
Some TV people from some sitcoms.
Mm.
I'm surprised Tobias hasn't been in it.
Someone from Stranger Things.
Oh right.
The kids from Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
apart-
Come and be like, hey, it's the kids from
Everyone-
Stranger Things.
Everyone but Billy Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Billy
Bobby Brown.
Bobby.
BBB. Or Finn Wolfhard. I don't think Finn Wolfhard would be in it. He seems too edgy now.
Isn't he on TikTok though?
Yeah. But he's in a band.
Do you think
What's his name?
Kermit's
Dustin
on
with?
TikTok? Is Kermit on TikTok?
I
I'm not on TikTok.
probably not.
I feel like he would be.
Oh, the Muppets free.
I sound-
What would it be? What would
Tom
the
Hanks. Do you think
Yeah, Tom Hanks would be in it.
As Woody from Toy
and
Story.
probably Tim Allen as well. He'd be there.
Do you think they'd get Woody Allen?
No.
Woody Allen, no, they would not.
Who else would be in it?
They wanted to
There'd be
come
way more
Suicide.
MCU people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there'd be
Chris Evans would do it.
yeah. Chris Hemsworth would definitely be in it.
Do you think the people from Top Gear would do it?
Top Gear.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? Just them three sitting there.
They've really fallen off, haven't they?
They have. They've
Like,
got a
they
new.
had
They've
the-
got a new show called Seaman.
Yeah, they had like the big return with the Grand Tour. And
Yeah.
now it's just like
No
Grand
one
Tour,
cares.
Seaman, good one.
Tom Holland.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be the leading celebrity star.
I don't know. If it was a leading, they usually choose older people.
Yeah, but they have to make it for the kids.
Like the last one was what's his name?
Ricky Gervais.
No, the one before that was what's his name from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. He's basically unknown at this point, though.
Yeah. He wrote that film.
I know.
Yeah.
Probably why the second one wasn't good.
No.
Because he didn't write it.
Oh, the time is going.
Oh.
I don't know.
Should we try and end it here?
Perhaps.
And the podcast.
Yeah.